test it. Okay, I changed nothing. I honestly changed nothing. I mean, the signal's a bit crappy, but that's just my internet being shit. See, I don't know why, right? Every once in a while, that fucking router on the windowsill works fine. I mean, I got 4,000 before, and now it's stuck down at 200 something. Did I hit my bandwidth tolerances already? I mean, okay, the bitrate is a bit shoddy. It's like admittedly shoddy. I can't do nothing about that. That's just these crappy SIM cards I've got. And when it does work, it's just that it's not very stable. It's like it's constantly hovering around about that 800 mark, which is a little bit annoying. I mean, it's live now, so I don't know what's going on. I really don't know what's going on. I'm thinking I might have to break out another SIM. And you see, I don't want to break out another SIM, right? Because you know what? I don't want to break out another SIM, right? Because tomorrow I'm going to pick up some other SIMs, which are not these crappy things. And so I'm in talks with SAKURA at the moment, try to return these SIMs, and I got like 6 of them that I haven't used. And they don't serve me a purpose of keeping them, right? I mean, I could use them for chat. I just use them for my chat phone and stuff. But even then, I don't need 6 of them because I'm not staying for that long. You see, I don't understand why the bitrate on it's like before when I was using it was fine, and then suddenly now the bitrate's like gone a bit. It's gone shit. See, anyway, I don't know what happened in the last 3 streams. I just noticed my VOD they're all blank for the last. I mean, like I went to the conveni the other day and it was just blank. But you know what? None of you guys in chat told me it was blank. You didn't say anything. You just like, it's only tonight that Cosmo came in and said, hey, there's no video. Then I realised, because I don't have video on, because I'm streaming from my phone and not from a live view, I don't really have a chat phone. You know, I see you guys, when you guys reply or talk to me, you guys pop up on the little screen here, underneath, above the bitrate and everything, you see. So I trust when you guys tell me stuff, it's real. I know that the video might be a bit shoddy right this moment, but it's been kind of shoddy constantly. Ever since I started using these SIM cards, I've kind of like, you know what, Nikita, you kind of like went with the reviews, bought some SIM cards, and they're wank. So I went and bought some other SIM cards. You know, it's like learn from experience, isn't it, chat? Learn from experience that, you know, not all SIM cards are good. Yeah. Learn from experience that some kids' SIM cards are going to be wank. And it's like, I haven't streamed this country before, so, and you know what the IRL community is like, right? The IRL community is like this, right? Say, hey, guys, which SIM card's good for Japan, and nobody tells you anything. And the people who do tell you everything are the people who live in Japan. But the people who live in Japan don't know that people outside of Japan can't get contracts here. So we have to rely on like SIMs that we buy from the internet and stuff like that. Hi Nikki. Hey Cosmo. I don't know what happened in the last 3 streams because you guys don't tell me. You need to if you don't get a video on the screen, but I'm live, right? But it's not in BRB. You need to tell me because I don't know. I don't have any ways to tell you. I don't have any ways to preview my phone streams, you know. So I have like, I got cables everywhere. As I said, hopefully tomorrow, starting tomorrow, the stream shall go better because I've ordered some other SIMs from another company who supplies other streamers, and hopefully those SIMs will work. I need to find a cable because I need to power my my router. This cable is way too long. I had a short cable like 10 minutes ago. What the fuck did I do with it? I was like, my room is so tiny. I still lose things in it, which is kind of ridiculous. So basically, I've been kind of like talking to people and asking them, hey, what SIMs do I need if I want to do this, or what SIMs do I need if I want to do that? And Japanese people will tell you, you want to get the Docomo SIMs, blah blah blah. New SIMs, uncapped, sounds great. Yeah, I went to iVideo and ordered like a whole bunch of SIMs. So I should have data for, I should have enough data for like 100 hours of streaming every month until I leave. Yeah, because like I already paid like 500 for these SIMs, but as you know, they're not very good, right? And I'm on like 2 SIMs now, and it's like the bandwidth is crap. It's like, it's just hovering above 500, which is ridiculous. Give me 1 second. I need to plug in the battery for the stay still. You see, initially I thought to myself, I'll come to Japan and do my own thing, and if I get time I'll stream, because streaming wasn't ever meant to be any plans to go out to Nikita. Right now I just want the signal to be stable. If I can get the signal stable on the fucking computer, because like I got my laptop open at the moment and the signal was like, say this is a line of like low signal, it's like this constantly, and it's not good, is it? I mean, I could go outside and have a smoke out, you know, outside away from the home and see does a signal pick up or something, you know. It shouldn't be like this. The problem I've got is I can't help, I'm not technical, sorry. It's okay, you don't have to be technical. It's like, right, how my server is set up, yeah. If there's bandwidth, the screen stays black, or there's a video. If there's no bandwidth, it goes to BRB automatically. I don't have to trigger it. So, but I won't know if the screen's black or not when I start my stream, because being on a phone, I don't have any way to preview the stream. Because like at the moment I'm streaming on 2 SIM cards, right? And if I try to bring up the stream on my chat phone, then I'm going to be sharing data with the stream, and that's going to make it worse, you know. And until I get these other SIMs, I think that the quality of my streams is going to be crap. Because like, I don't normally stream on a phone. I normally stream on live view, and when I was in the UK, my live view is fine. I don't have any problems with it. But in Japan, I have nothing but problems with it, which is kind of annoying. You know what? I'm going to try to switch to my home Wi-Fi. Maybe that can help. Although I'm not entirely sure, because my home Wi-Fi is a bit shit too. Let's see. Checking the quality of your internet. Connected without Wi-Fi? Why? How can you connect without Wi-Fi? Oh, it says connected now. I hate this. So now I'm streaming from the Wi-Fi in my house. It was funny to hear your British accent and Cash's American accent together the other day. You know what? I tell you something, right? I never really heard my British accent until I started watching other British streamers, and I thought to myself, wait a minute, he sounds a bit like me. And then I realised, oh, I have a British accent. I hate my accent. I just want to get rid of it. It's horrible. Honestly. My accent, I'm not a fan of it. The signal's got better now because I'm connected to my home Wi-Fi, right? So, yeah, anyway, these SIM cards I've got, having said that, the signal just plummeted. What the fuck's going on? And then it's gone back up again. I mean, it didn't go down like for ages. It just went down for a moment and went back up again. No, it's nice to hear it. Do you think so? Many people wish they have a British accent. Why? Why do people wish they have a British accent of all accents? It's like, you see, I want my accent. I don't hate my accent. Don't get me wrong. I don't hate my accent. What I do hate about my accent is that it's so distinguishable, right? Because James Bond, maybe. The thing I hate about my accent is it's like when I stop people in the street in Tokyo, right, and they're like from England, and as soon as they open their mouth and say hi to me, how are you, how long you been in Japan, straight away I know where they're from. I know they're from Yorkshire, or they're from London, whether they're from Aberdeen or Scottish or Wales. I know, and I hate that. I hate the fact that a British accent is so identifiable in terms of location. I really hate it in that sense. But I really like it because it's not American, right? You don't have this whiny American person talking on the internet, and that in itself is a bonus. So I don't know, do I like my British? I mean, having a British accent has its pros and cons. It's like people always say to me, oh, Nikita, I love your accent because it sounds like a radio DJ. And I'm like, well, if I sound like a radio DJ, why don't I work in a radio station, you know? And then other people say, oh, I love your accent, it's so posh. And I hate that. That kind of notion of being associated with, like, speaking in a way that people associate with being posh. I don't like it, because like when I think posh, I think royalties. Everybody else in the UK is not a royalty, apart from like the German royal family that we adopted in the UK. I mean, they sound really posh. So the plan is that tomorrow, if I don't spend the whole day in bed tomorrow, I will travel to the other side of Tokyo to pick up some SIM cards so I can stream on my live view, because I'm paying for so much right now. I'm paying for my home, I'm paying for my live view, I'm paying for the service for my live view, and not being able to use it is like a massive waste of money. It's like the fact that the little fact that I start streaming and doing it regularly, it gives you the idea. Sorry for the delay, was dealing with some so tomorrow, if I'm not too lazy, I will travel to the other side of Tokyo to pick up some SIM cards to enable me to stream on my live view, and then hopefully we can build this community to a. I mean, I'm in Japan for a while, right? So the idea of coming to Japan was to go check out some schools. So because I've been thinking about applying to school to learn Japanese for the last few months, but I mean, I fill out the application and everything. Then my mate says to me, "Nikita, you know what you should do, right? Before you sign up for the school, you should go and have a look at it and see, do you like it, and maybe get a sample class or something, you know, that way at least you know what the quality of teaching is like and stuff, rather than relying on other people's reviews and stuff, because you know they could be sponsored reviews." And I thought that was a really good idea. That what my friend suggested. So that's why I came to Tokyo. And I thought to myself, while I'm in Tokyo, I could stream, because like I've never been to Tokyo before. I've never lived in Tokyo before. This is my first experience of Tokyo. So you could say I'm a virgin to Tokyo. And there will never ever be a first experience of Tokyo ever again, you know? So that's where the stream thing came in. I thought I could take you guys on an adventure where I show you my ups and downs of getting around in Tokyo and getting lost in Tokyo. And basically, because like the other streamers that are in Tokyo, they know the city fairly well. They know where the trains go, they know how to get from A to B, and you don't get that from most sort of tourists who come to this country. They don't show you their fuck ups. It's like, for me, I'm always jumping on the wrong train and going the wrong direction. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm going further away from where I'm supposed to be going. First things first, effort to speak in shops in Japanese language. We had this discussion before, but I don't want to upset you. No, it's like, you know, I can speak some Japanese. It's just that for the sake of streaming, it's more content for me to walk in a shop and say, excuse me, can I have 2 of those, please? And the guy like, and if I can put the camera onto that side, then you can see him go like point and stuff like that, right? Because this is the point of view from you guys. It's like, because the majority of you guys probably don't read Japanese. I mean, my speaking Japanese is really poor, but my reading is okay. Because like, it's like my writing is getting better, but my speaking is still poor. But speaking Japanese is something that comes with practice, right? Because like, you have to remember, right? I'm in Tokyo for the first time, right? Now imagine yourself being the tourist who's never been to Japan before, and they decide to come to Japan because they like Japanese food, they like Japanese anime and all this kind of stuff, right? If I go into the shop and start speaking Japanese to them and asking for everything in Japanese, you guys are going to think, oh, I need Japanese, could be in Japan, you know. Oh, Nikita, look at this Nikita person. She's like, she's half Japanese and she goes to the shop, speaks English, right? And she has no problems. Therefore, it gives you guys like a kind of a first person point of view of what's it like being in Japan that don't speak English, right? I mean, I watch Cashmel, and Cashmel from time to time speaks Japanese every once in a while, right? He jumps in a taxi, gives directions in Japanese. He jumps on a train or goes to a help desk and asks in Japanese, right? That's not how a tourist sees Japan. When a tourist comes to Japan and don't speak Japanese at all, the fact that you don't watch anime is a downside to not learning a way to respond. I don't watch anime because I never got into cartoons. It's not that I don't watch anime because I'm not interested in anime. I just don't watch anime because I don't have time for it, because like in the UK I'm always working. You know, and then when I wasn't working, I was like caring for people, and when I wasn't caring for people, I was playing games, right? So I don't have like, it's like, the thing is, when I sit down and watch a television, I feel that I'm wasting a lot of time being very passive. It's not being very productive, right? Because to watch television, you have to be passive. You just sit there and watch. You just put everything that on your mind aside and just sit there and watch television. It's not productive to me, and I hate it. And that's one of the reasons why I don't watch television. And when I say I don't watch television, I don't watch movies, I don't watch the news, I don't watch anime, I don't even watch UK-based cartoons or anything like that. And people like say to me, how do you know what's happening in the current affairs? I says, I got Twitter. Twitter always tells me what's happening in the current affairs. And that, like, you know, if a train derailed in Manchester or something like that, I just look at Twitter, it tells you. Like, Manchester City Centre, accident, blah, 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 it tells you. So, it's like, that's the main reason I don't watch television, and it includes anime. I mean, I could start watching anime. Learning is trying. Small talk. I know you, what? Lots of words and phrases. I know you know lots of words and phrases. Yeah. I know like very minimalistic phrases and stuff, right? But I'm trying to do something a bit different on my stream. A lot of these other streams who've come to Tokyo has been here before. They've never had a first time experience. That first experience streaming, you know, a lot of them like probably been here once or twice in the past and probably have some sort of Japanese knowledge and stuff. And I figured that it'd be fun if I just come to Japan and just get lost in Japan and just see how far I can get with just using English. I know it's kind of irresponsible for me because I'm half Japanese, you know, and that there are things I can read very easily. You know, it's like, personally, I think nobody will be shocked if you try. I'm not worried about trying, you know. Like, if you read my Twitter is mostly in Japanese already. And I get loads and loads of followers that are Japanese, and I talk to them in Japanese. So, you know, it's just that I decided that I want to come to Japan to learn to... Oh, nice. I didn't know. Good. Yeah, my Twitter account is mostly Japanese because I'm trying to learn like the proper ways of ending words and sentences and stuff like that. And I've learned around about 12 to 4, maybe closer to 1500 kanji in the last year. Well, when I say year, since January, because January is when I started learning kanji, and because everybody tells me kanji is really difficult to learn, and I like, not really, because kanji is just repetitive writing practice, isn't it? It's like, wouldn't you know how to write kanji? I never use Twitter. I should. Twitter is really good in. You see, I use Twitter for different reasons, right? A lot of people use Twitter as a social media. I use Twitter as a way of self-promoting. It's like every time I go live on Twitch, I got a bot that posts a live message on both my Twitter accounts, both the MsNIKITA account and the Tachibana Nikita account. So people who follow me, they can just click on the link and they come to watch the stream. Yeah. And I also have a bot that's supposed to announce my stream on Discord, but it's a bit of a hit and miss. Sometimes it just doesn't work. So there's nothing I can do about that. So I use, it's like when I go somewhere, if I go, see, I know, you see, the thing is, I have a Discord, but my Discord community isn't very active, right? And I try to be active. Yeah, phrasing is what burns out. Like wakaranai. It's like, oh, gomenasai, wakaranai, wakaranai, and oh, nanahodo. You know, it's like there's lots of Japanese phrases I do know. I mean, I lived in Osaka for 6 years, right? And there are lots of ways to respond, and it's like thinking words and stuff, right? But I mean, I can use them. I just choose not to, because like, it's like, look, you got Kashmel, he's Japanese, he lives in Japan, he's fluent in Japanese, but he pretends that he doesn't speak Japanese when he's streaming, right? But then when he does that, when he goes to the information desk about asking about trains and stuff, he speaks Japanese. Hubsama does a fairly good job, you know, he wanders around, speaks English primarily, and even when he goes to the shop and say, can I film in here? It's just me, right? I mean, that is pretty good. And a lot of streamers like go in the shop, and when they say, oh, no filming, they just like, oh, okay, sorry chat, we just go out. They don't even try. So everybody has their own way of doing something. And I speak perfect English. I speak, my English is like, pretending to be a Baka Gaijin is not Keke content for years. Is Kek content for years. Yeah, but you see, the thing is like, a lot of the other people, this, you have to remember, right, this is my first time in Tokyo. There's lots of things in the city I don't know, like trains, passes, getting from A to B, working out how to use the Yamanote line, and working out how to get from A to B, and maybe jumping on a bus and stuff like that, right? There's lots of those things that I've never experienced in this city. And there's also the fact that Tokyo, like, when you look on the map, you think, oh, Tokyo is going to be this big. But when you're actually here, it's going to be like way bigger. Honestly, I mean, I live in Itabashi right now, and Itabashi by itself it isn't small. Actually closer to what's happening with the connection. turned on the microwave upstairs. A bit I just dropped. Okay, you guys still hear me? Because I can't check the servers on off. I really hate it when this happens. The moment somebody uses the server, somebody uses my connection down here just dies. Just flat out dies. I'm not. There's going to be a lot of I may not have been to Japan before, and my bit rate just took a nosedive. This is not good. Hello, phone. Okay. Connecting. Maybe the connection will come back. Okay, the connection's come back slowly. I hate living here. I mean, living in this apartment, it has its pros and cons, right? For somebody who needs the internet, this is not a good apartment to live in, because as soon as somebody turns on a microwave, the internet just dies. I think it's because the repeater that connects from my room to wherever their main router is, it's on 2.4 gigahertz, and the house maybe contains so much metal that 5 gigahertz doesn't penetrate very well, because I got 5 gigabit networking in the house, but I can't receive it in my room. I can receive it in, if I go to the other room, I can receive it, but not in here. It's weird. So, you know, there's lots of Japanese phrases I do know, but I don't want to use them, because like it's not a question of do I get it wrong or did it right, or it's not. That's not the case. The case is that I just want to use English. You have to remember, right, that 90% of the people in this country, when they look at me, they don't see me as a foreigner. They look at me and they see me as one of them. There's not that many situations in Japan. I've been here 3 weeks or 4 weeks, and you'd be surprised. The majority of times I walk somewhere and it's like, oh, they start talking to me in Japanese. They're like, they make an assumption that I already know speak Japanese. And I've met loads and loads of people in the last few weeks that it's like, oh, you speak English, and you speak English really well. Where are you from? Some people are like, are you American? I said, no, I'm English. It says, but you look Japanese. Oh, it's because I'm half Japanese. And then like, oh, so you're Japanese English? I says, no, I'm Japanese Chinese. But you know, my parents live in England, and I was born in England, and there's nothing I can do with that fact. I can't change it. That there is absolutely nothing I can change on it. It's just that that's how it is. And there are English people born in Japan, and they speak better Japanese than they speak English, and they're actually white people, you know. I'm gonna dive again. Why? Stop doing it. It's like you're not even moving, and you're taking a nosedive and I swear, there's somebody upstairs using the microwave. It's just hovering around 200. The Wi-Fi is just died completely. I don't understand this application. Half an hour, then you die. Ridiculous. I mean, it's like, what time is it? It's like 5:30 outside, or here, and my room's a mess. Actually, my landlord came to me yesterday, and she says to me, I says, "Oh, come in, I saw the room very messy," and she goes, "Oh, daijoubu." And I went, "Are you sure?" She goes, "Yeah, don't worry about it. My room is messier, and now I've got children, it's always messy. So now the connection's just died, really died." Can you still hear me, chat? Because the server is struggling. Come on, phone, connect. I mean, you guys don't even talk to me in chat anymore. Seems okay now again. Hey, Sentinel, how you doing? This fucking... The chat on my application is frozen. Hey, hello? Mr. Phone, wakey wakey. We froze, we back. Yeah, I can see you. I can see you replying to me on here, right? So, but I'm just trying to get into the server because I don't know what's going on in the server. Log in, you cunt. Just in the middle of the outside somewhere where it's not so... what's the weather forecast like? Can somebody just do exclamation weather for me? Because I don't want to go outside and it be freezing cold. I know you can hear me because like when I got like about 500 exclamation weather Tokyo. Sorry, my bad. Weather for Tokyo is 16 degrees Celsius. That's not bad. That's quite good. Let me grab a battery. Oh, let me go to the toilet. Give me a second. I'm gonna go to the toilet. I'm gonna stick the chat phone on charge for a few seconds while I go to the toilet. I'll be right back. Hopefully the internet will get better. Yeah. So, I need some clothes. I need something like a long sleeve or something, you know. Just so I don't freeze when I'm outside. Oh, a hoodie will be fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put a hoodie on, and we will go outside, and 5:30 in the morning there should be people exercising in the park, which might be interesting to watch. 16 degrees C. I could get away wearing just a t-shirt actually. 16 degrees C. It's not going to be super cold for me anyway. Can I get away with not wearing socks? That is the question. I don't want to wear socks. We froze, we back. Are you frozen again? Chat. What's going on in this application? Can you say something in chat again? I just want to check the application is not frozen completely. Yeah. Here. Okay, so my chat phone is working, but the application is frozen. Maybe press the refresh button and reload chat. Seems okay. It doesn't seem okay on the application itself. This is why I use like the application and the phone. Oops. I don't know why. For some strange, bizarre reason that's beyond me. The application on the phone often dies. The chat anyway. It just disappears and it just freezes. Just go put some socks on. We go outside. There's a big park outside, and I've noticed in the park lots of local orgy signs will do morning exercises in there. It's just kind of nice to watch. I don't really need a hoodie, but I need somewhere to put a battery, so I guess I'll put a hoodie on. Locking over there, chat. Are you okay? See, I don't like wearing hoodies. I mean, hoodies are useful and everything, right? But to me, they're very warm. And in Japan, I got 2 hoodies. The other got a zip. So the other is nice. The other zip is okay. What's the other phone charging like? 60-something%. I don't know which one's better because, like, hold on a minute. Let me open one of these SIM cards so you can add a third SIM just for chat, so I don't have to share the Wi-Fi. Give me 1 second, chat. Where's the SIM card gone? Because I got rental SIMs. Like later today, I'm going to pick up the rental SIMs. That will give me 3 SIM cards for that will give me basically 3 SIM cards just for my live view. So long as I've got a data SIM for my phone, Does this SIM work? No, this is the dead SIM. Put a new SIM in. I don't know how long these SIMs take to activate. But apparently once they're registered, they work. So, does that mean it's registered or not? No. So it takes a little time for it to register. So what's this have? Emergency calls only. Okay. So I've got my little phone. This is it's a little Samsung S8 from God knows when. What's that, chat? Just wrestling with with one of your legs, chat. Just bear with me. Maybe we can go to or some drinks or something, you know, chat. And yeah, stick this phone in the little casey thing here. This rubbery thing that I got that yeah, it's actually quite good. It's not bad. It's certainly not the worst kind of mount out there, but it's not the best one either. You know, it does the job. It carries the phone and allows me to keep in touch, see you guys talk. Hey, what happened? Does this rubber thing stop the... So, phone data. See, I can see you guys talking, right? Waiting for network. Why are you waiting for network? I can see you guys talk because it's disconnecting, reconnecting. Okay, now it's at 900. Give me 1 second, chat. I just want to see, can I get this other SIM working? High battery usage, tap here to resolve the issue. So Google Play services, don't need that. So according to this, I should have enough power for the whole day. Connections, mobile networks, phone operators, unable to select manually. Why? How long does it take for you to activate a SIM? Honestly, I just put a SIM card in my phone and it refuses to work. Bomber. Why? Hold on. I'll put it on the floor. You can see me there, right, chat? the settings for let me put this SIM in the phone, a different phone, and maybe we'll activate the SIM card. So I never plan to go outside today, chat. I plan to stay home and chat to you guys. But you know, if you guys want to go out, I'll take you out. No worries. Because I am really local, you know. No service. This SIM card doesn't have any service. What the F? Phone is starting. Okay, but once you've started, you go connect the SIM, right? You go connect the SIM, right? Because that would be awesome. So, mobile networks, data roaming, access point, SAKURA mobile. No, turn off. So, might take a little time for this thing to activate, I suppose. Connect this to Wi-Fi. No, Wi-Fi, donkey. Okay, connected. And IRL chat. And then hopefully we will have, we can go outside. Just wait for the RTMP to load. Or the cloud service anyway. Why are you taking forever to load? Is the Wi-Fi connection so bad? Okay, so I'm gonna leave the light on. Hold on. Just gonna tie your hair up. One second, chat. I'll be with you in a second. Okay. Okay. Let's Can I put you on charge? And we're going to go outside, chat. Hopefully the internet will get better as I go outside. Go dark for a moment. Ugh. Socks. Okay, we're outside. The connection should get better. Should. I'll give it a couple of seconds. Okay. How's the connection? Connection okay now, chat? Welcome to the chat room, it says. Give me 1 minute. Just give me a couple of seconds. Oh, damn it. Oh, man, the garbage bag. Okay, I need to let me. Okay, are you okay, chat? We're outside now. You know what? You think putting a SIM card in a phone will be easy as pie, right? You go outside, put the SIM card in your phone, and it will activate. Nope, it doesn't work that way. It takes age for it to activate. So I don't know why, but on this phone, there's just no. Why are you connected to that data? Did I tell you to connect to that data? I didn't tell you to connect to that data. Okay. Load the RTMP, load in the chat. People are getting up and going to exercise. Ohayou gozaimasu. I don't know where he's going, but I've got no money. Got no money at all. Are you there, chat? Talk to me. We're outside. I'm just. I think I need to. I think I should grab I think I should go to the 7-Eleven and grab a drink. What do you think, chat? Oh, cool. Exercise stream. No, I'm just like strolling in the morning because, like, I never come out in the morning. There's like there's loads of people in the park in the morning exercising though. That's a good thing. So I will turn off my chat phone until we have issues because I've got a battery. People in Japan are super fit. Honestly. I wonder where this road goes. I've never been up here before. I always go that way. So I'm going to take this route. Just wander around. And yeah, I just wander around. It's quite warm outside. It's about 16 degrees Celsius for November. That's pretty good. So here, there's loads of new apartments. So these are all new apartments apparently. They're not even they're not even built yet. They're kind of like still building it, you know. And I thought, well, maybe fun to take you outside and stroll around at 5 o'clock in the morning. Get to see people going to work. Maybe get to see people exercising in the park. I know that the other day when I went to the shop to get some food, there were loads of people exercising in the park. Marcel, you still in chat? Or you disappeared? I swear, the connection in my apartment is just crap. The moment I come outside, it's just so much better. I mean, like, it's telling me I got 4.5 megabits. Look at these. It's like, I like these apartments. They look really good. I mean, the back looks a bit, you know what, but the front looks really nice. So, is the chat frozen again? Because, like, you've not said anything for ages. It's like, look at these apartments, look how nice they are. I could live here. If I had the money, I would buy a nice pad here. So, according to my phone, I got 4 reception, and it should have data. Let me just check the connections on my phone. Data usage 0. Mobile data on. More connections. What the hell? Nearby scanning. Private DNS. We're here. I'm just trying to activate my other SIM card. I just put a brand new SIM in the phone. That way I get a independent result from chat, right? Because this application I'm using for my chat, for video and stuff, is a bit hit and miss. It kind of like, it updates when it wants to, and then it disappears. So this is my neighbourhood where I'm living. I mean, I don't live in one of these towers, but I think it'd be nice to live in one of these towers. I mean, this is what they call a mansion, I think. Or this is, no, I think this is what they call an apartment. These apartments are concrete, yeah, like a concrete mansion, and they have external stairways, so everybody, like, when they come out there, each one of these little grey doors is like an apartment, right? And like, so this is the back. I suppose this is the front of the apartment, and the other side that we don't see is the back or the front. I lived in one of these when I was in Osaka, and it was really good. I enjoyed it. Mobile networks. Mobile operator. Error search your network. Why? Access point. Okay, go to share Wi-Fi for now. And hopefully my phone will keep up. We're going to the 7-Eleven, just taking a different route. I haven't been up this road, but I should explore more. It's like, this is what I want data for. I want data so I can go explore. Because, like, there's lots of places around here that you guys probably never seen, you know. Haru-san. What's Haru-san? Is it a bar? Somebody's house? It's got a sign on it. So, where's my ashtray gone? So, being a smoker, I have a portable ashtray So I put my fat box in there, close it, and keeps Japan tidy. And it stops people from being angry with me, you know. So there's loads of people going out for a run. Oh, Sugoi. I can't run. I tried running. I can't run. I run like a girl. Are they suspicious inside, or are they spacious inside or small? They're quite spacious, the apartments. Right, when you buy an apartment in Tokyo, or when you rent an apartment, it usually says, it gives you some letters like, it's a 1K, which means one kitchen, or 1DK, which means one dining room kitchen, which is what Cube-sama uses. Or you get 1DLK, which is one bedroom, kitchen, dining room, and stuff like that. And the taxi driver just pulled up. Actually, I thought it was a police car because it was white and blue, but you know, it's not. It's a taxi. It's like I always forget that these got like little bulb things on top. And this time in the morning in Japan, there's people just love exercising. It's not something people do in the UK, unfortunately. So I've got like 66% power on the live view. Why my message was deleted? I don't know. Was it? I can't see. Sentinel, what did his message say? I don't know. Sentinel on the phone or on the desktop, but he can see the messages if it gets auto deleted. This probably be my first sunrise stream. It's like normally I come out that way from. I normally come out from that way, and I walk around here. It says calculated. It says calculated in tatami. Yeah. So, like for example, the room where I'm living at the moment. The concrete's still wet, no, it's dry. So every room in Japan is calculated by tatami. So the average room is about 6 tatami, and a large room would be like 8 tatami, and a small room would be like 4 tatami. They use tatami because like back in the old days of like when Japanese people had homes and stuff like that, they had like this tatami mat, okay, but they're all the same size wherever you go in Japan. So they use that as the basic calculation, as a measurement of how big a room is, because everybody knows how big a tatami is, you know. Even I know how big a tatami is. So the room I'm living in right now is called a 6 tatami. It's called a 7 tatami room. So the bed space in that is like 6 tatami, and the space where my table is, that's like an extra tatami, yeah. But the old style tatami houses, they're kind of like hard to find nowadays. They're quite rare, and if you can find them, you know as much about Japan. I've been here a long time, you know. I've like in my past, I lived in Osaka for like 6 years, and when I first went to Osaka, I knew very little about Osaka. I knew very little about Japan, you know. I mean, I visited Japan when I was little, as a child, with family and stuff, but I've never spent much time living here. But when I came to Osaka about 15 years ago, that was the first experience of living in Japan, and in that experience I learned a lot more than a tourist would visit to get. But this is the first time I've been to Tokyo, or no, lived in Tokyo. I've been to Tokyo a few times, but never more than a day or two, you know. So this area I'm living here is called Itabashi. So it's a residential place. It's not the side where Hyuk-sama used to live. This is like the Toshima side. So Ikebukuro is like 2 stops away from here. Oh, he's even walking distance. 6 years. Wow, impressive, long time. If I added all my trips, that I reached 1 year in total. I think if I added all my trips to Japan, I think I've reached about 10 years in total. Because I was looking at my passport before. I was filling out my application for school, and there's a gap in there that says list every single time you've been in Japan. And so I had to dig out all my old passports and take pictures of all the pages for that. And I had to dig out like about 5 old passports because my mum kept them all, thankfully. And I took pictures of them, and for the first few times I came to Japan, they stamped it, just rubber stamped it. And then the last few times I came to Japan, they started sticking stickers in it, which tells you how long what time you, or when you arrived and when your departure date is and stuff like that. So towards the end of this month, I need to go to, I think in Tokyo, I need to go to Shinagawa, I think that's where the immigration center is in Tokyo, Shinagawa, which is which is Yokohama, I think. So I need to go there to get my stay permission extended. That way I can be here for longer. Because like people have said to me, how long have you been in Japan for, Nikita? Technically I can be here for up to 6 months without a visa. Like the reason why I stayed in Japan for 6 years previously, because my girlfriend got me a fiance visa to get married, and had a relationship there. It was a nice relationship. It was certainly good. What happened to your parents? If you don't mind, if you allow me to ask. My father passed away when I was 5 years old, and my father's the Japanese one, and my mum passed away a couple of years ago. So you know, I'm on my own now. I don't have any parents and stuff, and it's I kind of miss them. Because like whenever I used to have questions, I'd be like, hey mum, what's this, and hey mum, what's that, you know, and how do I do this and how do I do that, you know. They were like a source of information for me. So the time now is 6 o'clock. Is it too early to drink, do you think, or is it kind of too early or too late to drink? Because I'm in a convenience right now, and I don't really want to get drunk. I mean, one is okay. Coffee okay. I don't like coffee. I'm not a coffee person. I mean, this is a beer fridge. This is the sours and stuff. This is like Alco Pops. And this is like more beer and Alco Pops. This is like coffee and soda. And this is tea and more tea. I like tea, but I like matcha tea. Oh, matcha latte. Has that got milk in it? Matcha latte. Smooth balance. I can't have. I can't have it, it's got milk in it. I can't drink milk, man. Milk makes me itchy. Soda to destroy your teeth. I don't drink soda, man. It's like I get a Lemando. First thing in the morning, breakfast, Milan. A breakfast can. Okay? I love you, Calpis. Calpis is okay. It's not the best. So what have they got in here? Oh, fried chicken with soy sauce. I'll get one of them. Sure, fried chicken and soy sauce ください。
それを少々ですか。
何？
いいですか。以上でいいですか。それだけでいいですか。
Sorry?
それだけでいいですか。あと他は大丈夫ですか。
I love you, Calpers. So I'm having a lemondo first thing in the morning. It's probably not a good idea, but you know, I'm streaming, right? And you guys like fuel.
袋これですか。
That's about it. That's it.
このままですか。
お支払い方法をお選びください。タッチ音が鳴るまで電子レシートをお受け取りください。お取り忘れにご注意ください。
Okay. Alright, we go outside. He didn't speak any English whatsoever. None. And his Japanese is so fast. I can't understand it when it's too fast. Because I'm still learning. It's like my parents taught me how to speak Cantonese, and my father kind of like, well, my father was never there, you know. What do you want to see? Do you want to see this? Do you want to see the sunlight? Ohayou gozaimasu. Nikita speaks Japanese, so so happy you made efforts. I can speak a little bit of Japanese. I can read more than I can speak. I have chicken. Look, chicken. This is like chicken and soy sauce. Something to eat before I drink something. What do you think? Does it look nice? What do you think? Do you like it? Look how bright it's gone since we've been in the shop. It's so bright now. Looks yummy. So crispy too. Not healthy for you, it's just fried batter with a tiny bit of chicken, but oh, it tastes good. It's funny that you say yummy and other people in Japan say yummy. Not tasted much chicken, it's all been flour at the moment. Put you on a wider view so you can see me munching away at breakfast. See, when you say good morning to random people in Japan, a lot of people just ignore you, especially out here. They're just not used to, they're like NPCs, you know? They're like robots. Wake up in the morning, go to work, and every day is the same thing. So if I got up every single day and I sat here, people get used to seeing me and they'd probably say hello. I'm trying not to drop it. I can't believe it's gone bright so quickly. I mean, it was dark a minute ago, wasn't it? When I came out like about 5 minutes ago, it was dark, wasn't it? And it's gone bright. I mean, like, you'd think, you'd probably think that this is like 10 o'clock in the morning. recently I've been waking up at funny hours. It's like, do you know how like you know how my sleep pattern is in the UK? It's like go start streaming at 9 o'clock and finish at 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. I kind of like brought that sleep pattern to Japan, which is a bit weird. I need to put this in the trash. Put this in the trash. I'm not wearing any underwear today, chat. Just thought I'd tell you. I just came out and just put some pants on and came out. Is streaming a way to feel less lonely? Really wonder. I don't get lonely. Right, I got paper in my pocket. I don't get lonely. Because I don't always spend time home. So this must be paper. Since I've been in Japan, I've been going to nightclubs and stuff off stream because the type of clubs I go to, they don't like cameras. So I don't really get lonely. I got friends here from when I like used to hang out in Manchester with like students and stuff. So, and we're going to meet up. We might meet up for New Year. I don't know. They're working, so. Hey, Compact. Morning. So, I don't know, I just never get lonely. I get bored. I get bored more than I get lonely, if you know what I mean. Why is this SIM card still not activated yet? It's weird. I don't know. Okay, I don't get lonely. I get kind of bored, and I'm one of these people who, it's like, I meet lots of people who come to chat and say, "What do you do, Nikita?" I go to nightclubs. "Oh, do you go with friends?" I goes, "No, I just wander in." And goes, "Oh, I can never go to a nightclub by myself." I've always been that kind of person who's okay to go to a nightclub by myself. I just find a nightclub that I'm interested in going to and then just wander in, you know, grab a drink, sit down somewhere. And if it's most nightclubs in Japan, they tend to be more of a club style, well, a bar style nightclub. They're not really a club like in London. Well, actually, in London, you got a mix of bars and clubs and stuff. My chat is not loading. Why is my chat not loading? Let me just close all these other applications so I'm not using a shit ton of bandwidth. I never get bored. I get lonely. Opposite. You see, it's like in the UK, I always got friends. Yeah, and I have got friends either on the phone, on chat, or somewhere I can walk to, yeah. And in Japan, even though I've never been to Tokyo, I got friends here who I know from years back when they used to study in the UK. And a few of us decided that, oh, when you come to Tokyo, we should meet up and go to the Sakaya and get some drinks or something, you know. And I went, yeah, cool, that'd be, I'll do that, that'd be cool. But you have to remember they're working full time, and I can't make plans. Okay, I have to wait for them to make plans to bring me in. It's like when I was in Manchester, I got involved with the Japanese society in Manchester because there is like there's probably about 300 or 400 Japanese people living in the city of Manchester where I live, and we all kind of know each other, and they're like, "Oh, Nikita, you should learn Japanese," and I says I'm working on it, and then every so often we meet, they're like, "Have you learned any Japanese yet?" I says, "Why don't you teach me?" And it says, "Oh, it's and they don't really call these excuses, like say how busy they are and stuff like that. But you know, British jobs, they're not busy. They just don't want to because they just want me to learn by myself, right? And so I decided that I'll start with the hardest part of Japanese. I'll start learning kanji first, because most people who come to school to learn Japanese, they spend a lot of time wasting a lot of time writing kanji, because kanji is one of those, you can't spell kanji. You just have to memorize the stroke order, and the best way to memorize stroke orders is to write it. Even though you don't know exactly what it means, you should just write it, and over time you just start remembering them, you know. So in the last year or so, I've kind of like learned about, I'd say about 1400 kanji, which is about a third of what I need to read a basic newspaper. To read a full newspaper in Japan, you need about 4,000 to 5,000 kanji, and I haven't got that far yet. You know, when I want a taxi, I can never get one, and then I'm sitting here and a taxi pulls up right in front of me. He must have just finished work. I don't know where the taxi cabs come from though. Tokyo something. But it looks nice, isn't it? It's like, look how beautiful it is. Like, get a nice closer shot. Hey, what was that? I heard something. Hey, thank you very much for the follow. I don't have, how do you pronounce that? Papa? Zolobo Papa. Thank you very much for the follow. Hey, konnichiwa. Ohio. Just sitting here chilling in the street because I woke up super early and just decided to walk out because I couldn't get any internet in my home. It's really annoying. So what did you do, Paradox? Oh, you gave him a sub 2 minutes ago. Thank you very much for the gift sub. I really appreciate it. So this is Itabashi, which is a it's kind of like northwest of Toshima City, which is like the closest station to Toshima City is Ikebukuro. So I'm like 2 stations away from Ikebukuro. It takes about half an hour to walk there if I wanted to walk there. Just come out and talk to you guys because internet in my home, for whatever reason, I don't know, is it because all the homes are made of concrete or something? Like, these are your typical homes in Japan, the little ones. And the little prefabs. Tokyo desu ka? Hi, Tokyo. 16 degrees in Itabashi, Google says. Yep, it is. It's quite warm. For November, it's really warm. And this building, I don't know what this building is. It looks old. And it's got plants and stuff growing all around it. And I do wonder, does anybody live there still? I mean, there's like a community centre over there for like the old people to go to, and in the morning around about 5 o'clock there's loads of people in the park doing stretches and exercises and stuff. So for me to be sitting here smoking a cigarette and drinking, it's not very Japanesey. like most people this time in the morning, they do exercises. It's a kind of routine thing. Ohayou gozaimasu. So he just turned around and nodded to me. I guess he's probably finishing work and going home now, you know. He's probably on a night shift all night. How's the phone stream? Is it okay? It's quite stable. It's like when I'm walking, it's a bit jittery, right? But when I'm like sitting still and just panning the camera, it's kind of okay, right? There's a whole town over there called Oyama. You can find it on the map. There's like it's not a big town. It's a little shopping mall, and the shopping mall street runs all the way across there, all the way around the back of these houses, and it stops off way over there somewhere. And in all, it's quite a nice neighbourhood to live in. I decided that, you know, if I wanted to get like a feel of what living like in a residential area of Japan is to move into them temporarily. As I say, today I got to go to SAKURA, so I might take my phone stream with me if it works. I don't know. I will try. I'll take my phone stream with me and show you how I'm getting lost around Tokyo. I get lost in Tokyo every day. So I have this little, boxy ashtray thing. It's just puts all my fag butts in there. Well, see, put my tobacco butts in there. Hey, good morning. Joe. Hi, how are you doing? I'm just chilling outside of 7-Eleven. Something like 7 o'clock in the morning. What time is it here? 6:30 in the morning. God damn it. 6:30 in the morning. I'm chilling outside of a conveni and drinking the first lemon dough of the day. I don't normally drink alcohol in the day, but it's a dream, man. SAKURA is very touristy. You can get the boat to Shumigawa River. Oh yeah, I was looking at the map earlier. So the station I need is a SAKURA station, and there's two ways to get around the other side of Tokyo. You take the Yamanote line clockwise or counterclockwise, or you can take one of the other metro lines. And to get to where I need to get to, I'm not going to take the Yamanote line because it doesn't take me exactly to where I want to go. I could get off like a distance and walk over there, but I don't fancy walking. I want to rush over to the shop, pick up my SIM cards, stick the SIM cards in my live view and start on my live view. So I'm probably going to take the Futokus, the F train, and take that to Ikebukuro, and take it to Shinjuku, and take the Shinjuku, and then switch to the Maru something line to Asakusa, and then get off there and walk. It's going to take a lot longer. I mean, the difference in time is like 49 minutes versus 51 minutes. It's not terribly long. It's, you know, it's just that taking the Yamanote line costs more money, and taking the metro line is cheaper. So I'm going to take the metro line. I've only ever been to SAKURA during New Year's, and that was like 17 years ago. So I'm expecting lots to be changed because I haven't been there for a long time, and I don't know that area very well. I might just, depending on how I feel, I might just like go explore the area, just wander around the neighborhood, you know. hopefully I can get my live view all running. Hopefully the SIM cards will auto detect on my modems and then it'll work. Hopefully. Otherwise I'll be tinkering with my phone for a while I get connected. You see the Asahi big statue on the other side of the river, funny shape. There's also, isn't there like a golden poop statue over there as well? Isn't the golden poop I think it's called I'm not sure, is it the Sahi building or the, I don't know, it's a beer company, right? They got like a golden poop on top of it. So I think that's over there as well. I haven't actually wandered over there, I just know it's there because I was looking at the map earlier and I was like thinking, oh, why can I go tomorrow? It's like, where'd I get, it's like, originally the plan was yesterday, right? But I felt really tired. The last couple of days I've been feeling super tired. So instead of going out and doing a touristy thing and wandering around town and getting lost, I decided to sleep in for the day. I confirm it's a Sahi group head. Oh, it's Sahi. Yeah, I could go there. It's not. It's like a big bridge that goes over a river, and on the other side is like more things to explore. Well, I probably just get exploring. I need exercise anyway, and best way to learn a city or well, Tokyo is a city, right? Because it's a city with like 23 other cities inside, which are called wards. So the best way to learn Tokyo is to just get lost in Tokyo. Just go there and get lost. And I kind of want to go to Akihabara because I need some plugs. Because I got like electric toothbrush over here and I don't have a charge. I got a charger for it, but my wall sockets don't have that socket, so I need to go and find a plug for that as well. Because my toothbrush the light has started showing and it's like moaning at me, it needs charging. So that's something I need to do as well. And I've been meaning to do it for like a couple of days now and I haven't. I see why people like this. It's like quite refreshing. It's not super strong. It tastes like I think it tastes like bitter lemon. No need to cross the river, just a famous crab restaurant, nothing else. Ah, there's always something else, honestly. Oh, good morning. Oh, how gozaimasu. They must be going to work. It's like I was like sitting here talking to you guys, and he got out of the van, and as soon as he heard English, he kind of paused and stopped and listened to me for a minute. So I said good morning to them. No need to cross the river, just a famous crab restaurant, nothing else. No, there is something else because there is a couple of bars down there, I believe. Because the reason why I know this is because Go-Go Burger wandered around there for a whole day. I mean, I could spend the whole. I mean, I'm in Tokyo for like 100 days, yeah. So, well, actually over 100 days. I could go wander around the city because my plan originally was to go to a different city every other day or so. The idea was that I would have data SIMs and and have enough data to cover me, because like the impression I got from the website was that, oh, these data SIMs are unlimited, blah blah blah, but actually they're not unlimited. The data capped, and as you see at the moment these SIMs are working fine, right? But I don't know how much data they have, because like they could be working now, and once I get out there and start wandering around, they could just stop working. In Asakusa you have lots of shops dedicated to takumi, Japanese hand-rolled craft wood. Yep. There's loads of those, and there's loads of other things as well, like loads of around Asakusa Shrine. There's like loads of handicraft shops as well, and also like loads of little restaurants that you can eat in. But you know, I'm on a diet. The objective is to come up to Japan and lose weight, not gain loads more. Excuse me. Going to work? Going to work? Going to work? He thought I said going. He thought I said konnichiwa, so he said konnichiwa to me. I said going to work, so. I don't know where to take you out here. Other than sitting here and having a few drinks or two, I don't really want to go to Oyama town, which is down there, the city, because there's not a lot down there apart from loads of eateries and a couple of shops that sells clothes and stuff. I just kind of wanted to like come on stream and say, hey, how are you guys doing? You know, going to work. Atara ikimasu ka. You know what? If you wrote it in hiragana, it'd be easier to read. Atara ikimasu ka. I do like how the cars in Japan, they're like short vans. I can't get used to them because I'm just not used to seeing these little boxy vans and stuff all over the place. It's like they're very short and they're very tall. And same with the vans. And England woman, hey Jada, how you doing? I'm not really out for partying. I literally woke up like around about midnight. No, it wasn't midnight, it was about 10 o'clock, and decided that England won. I didn't know. What did England win in? Were we playing a match last night? I don't know. Who were we playing? So I'm just drinking some lemonade. I'm just chilling here in the morning. What was the score? England versus Wales. Oh. Well, that's easy. Wales is not very good anyway. Definitely not lemonade. Honestly, it tastes like lemonade. That's alcohol-related. I know, but it tastes like lemonade. It's kind of like, I'll tell you what it tastes like. It tastes like an alcoholic bitter lemon. Shigoto ni iku no? Definitely making me warmer already. Although I think my alcohol tolerance is getting higher, right? Because I'm not going red anymore. I remember the first week I arrived in Tokyo and I had one of these, I went bright red, and everybody's like, Nikita's pissed already. She's only had one can. I'm not pissed. I says, your face says otherwise. And I says, no, I'm not pissed. I'm not pissed. I'm just like happy, because like alcohol, for whatever reason, alcohol makes my face flush, right? And it will stay flush for about 5 hours. But the thing about my face going flush is it doesn't go any more red. I mean, it's gone a little bit red. It's gone a bit pinky. Okay, put this in the bin. I can't believe how bright it got all of a sudden. I'm pretty sure it was like pitch black when I came out, or very close to it. Okay, that's enough for one day. Let's go for a wonder. I like sake hot in winter. I like Amazaki, which is like a thick, ricey sake thing. And you get it around New Year, so I'm hoping to go get some of that. And you know what? Sitting on that wall has not done wonders for me. My bum is wet. My bum is wet. I'm gonna have more. I'm gonna have another cigarette before I go anywhere. Because I don't really like walking and smoking. I came here for the ATM the other day to take money out for my rent, and my bank balance isn't looking too good in the UK at the moment. Shockingly bad. I wasn't planning to spend loads of money when I come to Japan, but when you have to pay rent, that money kind of goes really quickly. So I'm kind of like trying to spend less money in Japan. Kind of difficult. See, I don't want to like not spend money in Japan. Keep money for New Year. Well, I'm hoping. See, I want to get some friends together and go to Asakusa for New Year's to welcome the new year. I asked some of my friends, but I don't know my friends going back to home because they're not from Tokyo, they're from other parts of Japan, right? So I don't know what their plans are, and their message is kind of slow because they concentrate on work a lot more than like talking to me. I asked Cash, does he want to go to Asakusa? And he's kind of, yeah, we could do that, but that's not a confirmation to say that he's going or not, you know. And I like confirmations. I like if people say yes, I'm going to it. I want people to live to that, to those terms, but it's difficult, you know. Sun is coming out. I don't know if you see it. The sun's like kind of over there. It's like it's getting brighter. It's like, are you organised with a budget per day? I don't have a budget per day. I have a budget for my vacation over here, and the objective was originally to carry on working when I'm over here, but I can't because the internet connection in my apartment is so shit. It is trash, absolutely trash. It is so. The internet connection in my apartment is so bad that I can't even stream without it effing every few seconds. So, I mean, it was like short-term notice that I told because like I work. See, I'm self-employed with I'm on contract terms, and every movie I edit, I get an X amount of money, right? And when I don't edit them, I don't get any money, basically. And the idea was that to come to Japan, find an apartment with a decent internet connection, and continue to edit and send work out through the internet. But I can't do that. Are you organised with a budget per year? Why is the messages on the chat and this chat is so different? It's like there's a long delay. So I'm reading chat off my chat phone because it's faster than reading chat off this chat thing application, which takes a lot longer. So the plan was to come out here and spend about 1,500 on a B&B. I mean, I booked this B&B for like 1,200 for the first 2 months. But I'm looking for another apartment close to Shinjuku because that's where I spend most of my time. And taking a taxi from Shinjuku to here is quite expensive. It's like Yongsen Nana Yen every time I take a taxi back, and walking back here is quite far as well. It takes about 2.5 hours to walk back here. So I don't really want to walk back every night. I don't want to spend taxi money either. And waiting for the morning train. It's like my morning train is like 5:15 a.m. in the morning, and the bars close at like 5 o'clock. I don't really want to spend so much time walking and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, walking is good exercise and I can like burn a lot of fat, but it's not something I want to do every day. He's got nice shoes, very clinky clonky, and also there's a reason why I'm not really hanging out with loads of streamers, because the idea of coming to Japan at this time is to find a school and spend the rest of the time doing networking, right? Spending a lot of time with streamers and stuff doesn't really help me. It doesn't help me in the way of networking, because they're not really in the industry that I want to get into. It's like if I wanted a teaching job, yeah, just go ask some streamer and say, hey, what school's got looking for work and stuff, you know. But I'm not looking for a teaching job. I'm looking for a video producing job or something in that line, in broadcasting. And I got water on my glasses or something. Definitely got something on my glasses. It's not water? Oh, I don't know. So the thing is like to hang out with loads of Japanese people and network with them. And I keep thinking there's a car behind me, but there isn't one. How's the networking going? The networking is going slow because like I'm going to different bars and stuff. And originally Cash says that he knows somebody in the industry, but then he realised that I want to get into the film industry, which is not something he has connections with. So I have to do my own networking, I believe. Cars coming. I mean, look at this place. This place is really nice, isn't it, chap? Look how beautiful it is. So this is like the back of the 7-Eleven, and I don't know where this road goes to, but I think it maybe goes to the other 7-Eleven. So apartments, loads of building activity going on around here. Maybe I'd get a closer view like this. And this is the park that I live next to. Lots of greenery here. It's beautiful though. And people are in this park in the morning at around from about 4:30 in the morning, and they just do exercises here, which is pretty good. Kind of curious about where all these other roads go to. They're probably going back to the road where I'm going to, but they're taking a different route. And I do wonder what they're going to do with this ground, because it's all cordoned off. I reckon they're going to build another apartment here, or maybe another 2 apartments. I reckon they'll probably build one there and probably build one here, and then this area here will probably be a garden for these apartments. Yeah. They're just like these trees in Japan. They're kind of cool looking. It's like wandering around the streets, right, like this. This could be anywhere in the world. but you wouldn't classify it as anywhere in the world. There's just something about it that tells you it's Japan. It's because, like, is it the trees or is it the buildings? I mean, if you just ignore the signs on the white signs on the side there, would you think of this as like any other place? Could it be like any other country? What do you think, chat? Instead of school, having a private tutor is more efficient but more costly. Maybe a non-professional teacher can teach you for the same price. Well, I need a visa for starters, right? And having a private tutor doesn't give you a visa to be in Japan, you know. It's like the thing about having a student visa is that you get a student visa, you come over here, you get permission to work for 2 years as well, up to, I think it's up to 28 hours a week, right? It's not a lot, but it kind of like stops you from going hungry, and also it's an opportunity for you to spend a bit of time networking with other people, right? And 2 years in Japan, it's very short, but that kind of experience, it can open to you like all the gateways. And having a private tutor, well, your private tutor is like, he or she is not going to give you a visa to stay in Japan for 2 years for a private tutor that I know of. Also, it's like, you'd also hard to get a work visa on that basis. Do you know what I mean? If you like studying overseas and you just found a tutor on the internet and learned there, then that's one way of doing it as well. A lot of people tell me that, you know, you spend 6 months in Japan, you could probably learn to speak in Japan in about 6 months or 8 months speaking, and then once you've got the speaking down, the rest of it is reading, isn't it, and writing. I think writing takes the longest because kanji takes forever to learn for some people. So, some signage here. So, I don't want to find a tutor because there's loads of tutors that I can find. I thought about a school is better for me because it gets you into that rhythm of how society works over here. And society here is a little bit different pace compared to Manchester. Manchester is very slow paced, and New York City is very fast paced, and I kind of like New York City, but I also hated New York City. I hated the American health system, which kind of sucks, you know. So I know you get like a nice view of everything around here, but there are people popping up all over the place and I don't want to invade their privacy. So the idea is that come over here to study for 2 years, go from, actually I don't think I'll go from N5 because I know too much kanji already. They might even put me into N4 or N3. There are certain jobs in Japan that you can apply. Like, once you've got your N1, you go for any jobs in Japan. You see, the thing is, right, going from a student visa to a work visa is easier than trying to find work outside and get a work visa straight into Japan. The reason why it's easier to go from a student to work. When you go from a student to a work visa, after you've been studying here for a while, I'm N7 for sure. I don't know. I think N5 is the lowest it goes, and N1 is the highest it goes. Getting to N1 Japanese doesn't mean that you're fluent. N1 Japanese is high school level. That means that you have the ability to teach yourself more words. You know, I'm really unfit, right? I'm walking around right now. Not really strenuous and everything, but I feel tired. I feel fatigued. I don't know why. I should feel energetic. And recently I just feel very tired. There seems to be a clinic here. I've never noticed this clinic. Maybe because I always come out during the night. It's like I think maybe it's a COVID hospital. It does like say hospital, and it does have like. Do you have a sore throat? No? No sore throat. I just feel tired physically. No sore throat. Still got my taste buds. You know? I honestly believe that I'm probably asthmatic to corona, because I've been around loads and loads of random people in the UK who flagged up with corona, but I haven't had it. So maybe I'm one of the lucky ones, because I don't get flu either. Flu is like something loads of people get, but I don't get it. So, but I just feel tired, man. Maybe I'm just unfit, unhealthy, and spend too much time sitting around in the UK. Maybe that's what it is. Carrying this huge battery pack in my pocket isn't helping, man. It's like so heavy. Switching the battery pack into my hand is actually easier. So a couple of people here. Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Oh, you speak English? Eigo? Eigo wakamasu ka? Eigo wakanai. I'm from England. English jin. Do? Or Nihonjin? So, carry this battery in my pocket feels so heavy, and yet put it in my hand it just feels a lot lighter. Why do you ask me? You need vitamins maybe? Ferrous? Maybe. I mean, I have been eating lots of beef and stuff, but is beef enough? You know? And these little buildings here, they look like they're going to fall down. But we've had like a couple of earthquakes in the last few weeks. We've had about 3 earthquakes. Not terribly big earthquakes, but little tremors. You definitely know they're here because like the whole house moves. Things in your house start rattling before the earthquake comes, and it'll rattle for like a couple of seconds and it's gone. Just like that, it's just gone. It's like, oh, what was that? You know. I mean, I wanted to like come to Japan and just to walk around every day and get fitter. Just walk around every day. Don't have to be. It's like when you look at all these streamers, they walk around Tokyo really quick, and I don't want to walk around at that high speed pace. I just want to walk around kind of relaxed. Huh? What did you say? I want to take the trash out. You always, JD, why didn't you tell me you're going out somewhere? Why do you always disappear for like 5 minutes and like not tell me? I said I feel tired. I feel just physically tired. I feel like it's not so much like my back hurts. It's like sleeping in the bed doesn't help me because the bed is very soft and I normally sleep on the floor. So back in my apartment place now. I need to get a lighter battery, man. This battery is too heavy. My mama called me, so I can't make her wait. Ohayou gozaimasu. Eh? I speak English. Eigo? Eigo, wanka desu ka? Oh. Ohayou gozaimasu. Couple of ladies walking their dogs and taking their laundry back. I've gone red now. That alcohol must have got to me. Honestly, after drinking alcohol, my face goes red. It goes beetroot, and then it stayed here. It stayed red for like 5 hours. Kind of nice living here. I just wish I more fluent with the language. That way I can talk to them. Feel less awkward, you know. I kind of want to go home, go inside my house. Adaptation to Japanese way of life takes more than a month. That's why you need. That's why you may be tired. I'm not adopting to Japanese way of life so much, you know. I just feel tired. It's like it's like not mentally tired, physically tired. Because like 2 years prior to coming out here, I was like living a very sedentary lifestyle, right? I was like in my house constantly and wasn't really getting much exercise or anything, you know, just staying at home and just doing stuff at home, right? And then I kind of like didn't do anything for ages, came out to Japan and started walking everywhere. And I think after about 3 weeks it's caught up with me. And I just feel tired. It's like I feel like I'm dragging my feet constantly. But if I stand still too long, I get bored. By the way, it's English. English. I know. I'm just like being facetious. Oh man. I don't know. I just feel tired. The first couple of weeks in Tokyo, I didn't feel tired. I felt quite energized, and I went everywhere and stuff, and I really enjoyed it. You know, walking around. And then I think spending 3 days in Shibuya just doing Halloween streams made me really bored of Shibuya. Shibuya isn't that interesting to me, and I get why streamers do it because it's content for them, isn't it? Because like there's loads of like random people wandering around, but it's not the side of Japan I want to see. I mean, I do have a shopping list that are things I need to get, but they're not for me, they're for other people, which is kind of annoying. Because like, it means I have to go around hunting for stuff, and that's not fun. It's never fun to go hunting for stuff. Wow, you walk out your house, you got headphones in your ears already. Maybe I should go inside. I mean, you know what? It'd be great if I could just like put my Wi-Fi thing outside the house and receive the signal inside the house, but this little house I live in, this concrete thing, it's terrible, man. Take vitamins at 7-Eleven shop. Just make you feel more energetic. I'm very energetic. I can like stay out all night and stuff. It's just that I feel tired. I think I'm short of calcium and maybe magnesium and stuff. So it's not. I don't think it's really I don't think it's really vitamins I need. I think it's more minerals. Because like, not had a really good diet in the last couple of years. You know, been eating a lot of kind of instant food, as it were. I mean, I know that my diet has not been good. It's been really bad compared to what it normally is. It's really bad. And I think maybe I should think about yep, minerals may help too, right? Well, vitamins by themselves don't work, you see. Vitamins have to complement minerals, right? But I mean, I know that I'm iron deficiency anyway, because I've been anemic for all my life, apparently. Because I was on an iron supplement when I left Manchester, but my doctor decided that you don't need to get more iron, Nikita. You have too much iron, it's bad for you, you know. So my doctor decided not to give me a new script. So I'm taking like other vitamin supplements at the moment. Taking like a 1 a day supplement, which I got from Cavini. But I think the 1 a day in Japan is probably not the best choice because the doses seems to be lower. So, but taking 2 a day is too much. I just feel it's like I remember my mum used to complain about it, right? She says like when she got to a certain age, she felt her limbs feeling tired and just fatigue. And that's how I feel. I feel that I feel my knees hurt, my hips hurt, and I feel like when I lie down on the bed, I'm not really resting my back, you know. I feel that the bed is too soft. And I asked like, my landlord to, can I sleep on the floor? And she's like, yeah, we can move the bed out for you, blah, blah, blah. But when I looked underneath the bed, it wasn't really clean, you know. So I decided to keep the bed, and my bed is there. My bed is super soft. The kids are up. The kids, I can hear the kids yelling. So there's a 3-story house that I live in, right? I occupy the ground floor. I go sleep. All the best, Nikita. Thanks for the stream. Hey, no worries, man. I'll be back streaming, you know. So I live in this like 3-story house, and the landlord occupies the 2nd and 3rd floor, and they have the rooftop terrace as well. And I occupy the ground floor, which is an office as well. And I keep meeting all these local folks, and on a Sunday, the local folks kind of like brush up around the area, and I feel like I want to join them. I feel like I want to grab a broom and join them and help them clean up. Hello. Ohayo. So I just feel like I should grab a broom and help them and stuff, like, you know. What time is it where you are? I don't know, UK, what time is it in the UK? It's about 9 o'clock in the UK? So, I don't know where Cosmo is. He's not in Japan, because Japan is like 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. Unless he's nocturnal. I don't know. Where's my key card gone? So, 10, 12. Oh, I don't know, is that bedtime for people? Oh, you're in Brussels. Ah. So yeah, it's bedtime in Brussels. It's like wake up time over here. See what I'm tripping over here is this, right? Outside my apartment, there's this bag that people put back. I basically put all your bottles in there, and they keep moving it. Sometimes it's down here, sometimes it's up there, and when it's pitch black, you don't see it. And I walk into it and trip over it. So yeah, so this is my key card for my door, and I think this is the gas meter. So my door is Darth Vader, 23 o'clock in German land. Oh, hi. we're going to F when I go inside, chat, because this house is, I don't know, it's made of metal or something, and it works. Hey. So, might F a little bit. I go in my room and shit, where's my key? I lost my key. So hopefully it will pick up the signal and get better. And oh, man, they started using a microwave in my apartment again, and every time they do that, the home connection drops. I mean, the server is still running, I just can't get an update from it. So maybe all the trash, man. I accumulated a whole load of bottles in my room. 23 o'clock in Germany. Do you think I'm losing weight, chat? Because I think my chin's getting smaller. It feels like it's getting smaller ever so slightly. Kids' breakfast time of school run? Possibly. This battery I picked up, it's crap. It's like, the bit rate now is like 1.8, so it should be okay. I'm not falling asleep today because I need to go back out. I need to go back out to SAKURA, but I want to go out a little bit later, in about a couple of hours maybe. New SIMS, yeah, I want to get new SIMS, and I'm hoping that having new SIMS will boost my enthusiasm of going outside and go wandering. I think as I get fitter physically, the pains, the fatigue pains will go away, because I think that's just from me not exercising enough. You know what I mean? I need to go toilet. I'll be back in about 3 or 4 seconds. 3 or 4, about a minute or two, right? I'm gonna take my hoodie off first because my house is boiling. And I'm losing my hair. So I can hear the kids in the house. Every morning I hear the kids. They're not bad kids, they're nice kids. They're really young. They're like 4 and 5, and I live in a paper house. Everything in this house, from when they drop a fork upstairs or chopsticks, it reverberates all around the house. I can hear everything. So I need to go to the toilet. I'll be back in a few seconds. Empty my pockets so I don't drop everything down the toilet. I did that once. I'll tell you about it later. I found out that you shouldn't use Japanese yens. As a little screw thing for unscrewing things because they get dented. And then when they get dented, you put them in the machine, they don't work. Because I dented one. It's like little silver coin, right? And I thought, this will fit my little coin thing. So I stuck the coin in the little slot and started turning it. And the coin got shredded a little bit. Not too much, just a little bit. And I put it in the 7-Eleven machine when I was like paying for stuff and it wouldn't go in. It went in, it came back out again. So I think I might have broke the coin. This is 1 yen. Yeah. Don't use 1 yen coins for turning things. Like, you know, on the bottom of your camera, you got like a screw and you turn it and you need to put a coin in there to slot it in and turn it. Well, the 1 yen one fit. So I'd used the 1 yen one to turn it and it's made a little hole, it's made a little dent in it. I don't want to throw it away because it's 1 yen, it's money. I think I need to go to a little mom and pop shop and spend it in there. Maybe they won't have electronic tills, you know, because the electronic tills won't accept it. The little electronic tills like gets the money. It's like, hang on a minute, it's not the right weight, this, and then it spits it back out again. It's a little annoying. So I feel drunk as well. Oh, the connection's come back. So yeah, I'm thinking that if I get a couple of SIMs, because like I do have a motivation to stream, right? I do have a motivation to go explore and stream, because like I met Cash a few times and Cash is like, and I says to Cash, I says, you know what? I keep bringing my backpack out with the intentions of streaming, and I don't always start streaming, you know. I think most of the time it's like, I'm worried that I don't have data. I'm worried that my SIM cards won't perform the way they want them to perform and stuff like that. Oh, dropped the phone on the floor. You, clever Nikita. So, has this stupid SIM card started working yet or no? See, I put a new SIM card in my phone, but it hasn't, for some reason, it hasn't activated. So, connections, mobile networks, network operators. Why can't I turn it off? Access point. Yeah, that one. Yeah, it looks fine. Go back. Maybe I need to turn the phone on and off. Let me just start restarting the phone and see, does that make it connect? So turning off my phone and restarting it. I want to recharge the little phone. The little phone is what I use for chat because it's a little bit lighter to carry. And my neighbour, the family that the family here, they're very clean. She cleans like, I wouldn't say she's a germaphobe, but she definitely cleans a lot often than I imagined. This one says 85%. Where's the other one? So I do have my cameras and stuff here and my network and everything. Oh look, the bitrate's gone up now. It's gone up to 4,000. Which is scary. Because it didn't go to 4,000 before. Last time it just struggled with everything. So yeah, and then it's dropped again. I speak too soon, man. So my objective today is to go to a SAKURA, pick up some SIM cards for my live view. I did the calculations. 300 gigabytes of data for a month. That's like 100 hours of streaming. Yeah. So there's no excuse for me not to stream. Once I got these SIM cards, I've got no excuse not to stream. So I don't want to do like weekend degen streams. I mean, degen streams are interesting, but they're not so interesting that I want to carry my backpack every day. And this SIM has still not registered. Why? Why is it not registered? Okay, let's turn the mobile data off. Mobile data on. Mobile data only apps. IRL chat. And then yeah, log into Twitch required. So so let's connect to my home network and see, can I see, I bought several SIMs. I bought several phones with me into Japan. You know, because I know that I will most likely stream. Don't know why this card has an unknown number. Just says unknown number, which is weird. degen streams hunting for rats and street pizza. I'm not interested in degen streams. They don't. I'm not fond of them for whatever reason. Let me just grab this SIM card that were on my thing. There should be another SIM card somewhere. Okay, there's 2 SIM cards on my windowsill, which should be dead. Hold on. So that one's dead. And one of these should be dead. Which one of these is new? Okay, these ones are used because they got scratches on them, right? How long does the SIM card take to register, do you reckon? 24 hours? The one in my phone is new, but it doesn't seem to want to register, which is a bit weird because I just put it in this morning. Connections, mobile networks, mobile operators, error while searching for networks. Does that mean these SIMs don't work? Does that mean these SIMs are expired? Because I literally pulled it out this morning. I literally put the SIM in this morning. You know what, I'm going to take the card out and match the numbers with them. So the number on here is oh, what is it? Does the SIM need activating on a website? No, I just plug it in and usually it just connects, but This one doesn't work. I don't know why it doesn't work. Because I don't want to put another one in my phone, right? Because maybe this one's been activated already. It's just not come online yet, you know. Let's put this SIM into the other phone. Because like, I don't use the S20 as my chat phone. I use the S8 as my chat phone. I see. Can you exchange or refund a busted SIM card? Well, what I'm supposed to do is to contact the company straight away when I realise the card doesn't work. And I should have 3 SIMs that don't work, 4 SIMs that don't work. I should have 4 SIMs that don't work. Not 5 SIMs, because, well, I don't really, I do, it's a hassle, you see, because like going to the office where the SIM card is, it's like, it's just a trek, and you shouldn't need to trek to go to the office to work out the SIM cards don't work. You know, this should just work, right? Because see, no connection, and then now it's got connection. So, oh, I don't want hotspot. I want mobile data. I hate it how it puts button order. Okay, I never scan barcodes, so I don't know why the barcode reader is even there. Torch is something I most likely use. So the first 6 icons on my phone should be Wi-Fi, mute sound, portrait and torch, then mobile data and hotspot. Okay, hello. Okay, so notifications. It should just work. This shit just should work. See, it's trying to do something. I mean, it's got data, it's got like bandwidth, it's got connection there. So the SIM is registering. It's just not working. Let's restart this phone. So I also need to go to Yodobashi because I want to get a better phone mount for my setup. Because at the moment I got a phone mount that mounts in the corners, right? And the corner ones, they're okay. They're not good. Because if one of the corners break, then the mount doesn't work anymore. Hello, chat. Hello. Let me type in a number. Phone starting. This is like such a dinky little phone. I do like this phone. It's like a Samsung S8. It's really dinky, and I don't really want to use this phone as a stream phone. It's just that It's like, I wish I bought an S20, not an S20 Plus. But the S20 Plus has a nice screen, you know. But the S20 doesn't really have a big screen. But the resolution is the same. It's just smaller. But for a chat phone, this is better because it just fits in the palm of my hand. And I know loads and loads of people moan about the back finger sensor, but I actually like the back finger sensor because, like, I can just hold it and censor it myself with my finger, right? I just don't have to do this with it, you know? So having it on the back, it made sense to me, but everybody complained about it. And they don't see the practical side of it, unfortunately. I don't know why. So, which Wi-Fi are you connecting to, dear? No, don't connect to that one. Are you falling asleep, Sentinel? I'm just trying to be productive by kind of like tinkering around my phone because, like, the phone is what I use for streaming, yeah. And like when I play my speaker, when you guys do donos and stuff, like the sounds come from this thing into my Bluetooth speaker. And the reason why I like a smaller phone is because it's less weighty. I'm playing Animal Crossing and falling asleep too. Well, Jada. No, still here. Mum just got up for a bit. How's your mum? Is mum okay? I hope your mum's okay, dude. You know, I don't want you to lose your mum. Ever. I don't want to lose your mum ever, man. Parents are really useful. Okay, I'm awake now. I'll slap you more. It's like, if you were here, Jada, I'll slap you more, right? So on this phone, because it's my chat phone, I should really get rid of all these applications on the bottom that I don't use, like the phone and shit. Should put the phone in with the Samsung stuff. Camera with the Samsung stuff. I just need to tidy up, man. Galaxy Store with the Samsung stuff. Contacts with the Samsung stuff. Cause like I have all these stray applications on my phone and they're really annoying. Yeah, she's okay. Just trouble getting to sleep. See, my problem isn't trouble getting to sleep, man. My problem is staying awake. In the UK, it used to be like, can't get to sleep, can't get to sleep, can't get to sleep. But in Japan, it's like, can't get out of bed, can't get out of bed, can't get out of bed. And it's really annoying. Oyster. So, Author Gallery, I can put that in there because I don't use that either. Messages, stick that in the Samsung box. So yeah, well, I can put the WordPress in there as well. I don't use that either. I'll stick that in the Microsoft box. Maybe I'll call this other. Okay, call it other. Move that over here. Action, app manager, core meter. I got loads because this phone has a memory card and stuff like that, right? I got loads of applications on here that I don't really need anymore. I even got this like app called London, which basically shows me the subway in London, and also got something called an Oyster Reader, which I believe is for reading the Oyster card to check how much money I've got. But I haven't been in London for ages, you know. Damn it, I need to go to the toilet again. This is what happens when I have a drink of lemando. Excuse me. So in my shopping list today, I need to get a couple of things. I need to get a charger for my toothbrush. I need to get another wall plug for my battery. I need a 100-watt charger because the 60-watt charger I got at the moment is taking too long to charge batteries, and that's kind of annoying. A 100-watt charger would be ideal because that means I can go to McDonald's, sit there and have a Happy Meal or whatever, charge a battery while I talk to you guys, because these are 100-watt batteries. These batteries charges at 100 watts, and they're really useful, chat. They charge within about an hour, which is really good. Jada, what are you doing today? I mean, like, it's late in England, isn't it? Actually, my backup app, I could put that in there as well because I don't use it. File manager, SD to blah. Yeah, I kind of put all the apps on one screen now, pretty much. I don't have that many apps on my phone. I should charge this phone up, the S21. So is that fast charging? Super fast charging. Okay. Let's pull out the SIM card from this again. I'll stick it in the S20 and hope it'll register it. Because it's not registering on here, and when a SIM card doesn't register, it's annoying, man. You know what? I don't understand why modern phones don't have why phone companies don't have a memory card, not a memory card, like a memory card and a headphone socket on the phone, right? Because Apple's excuse was that they want to save space. They want to make the phone slimmer, so they got space in there to put other things in there. But electronics have got smaller over the years. You know, the micro architecture has got smaller. And Apple's claim is that they want to make their phones thinner, right? But Samsung's phone is quite thin already, right? And it's got a headphone socket right there. So why can't the other phones have it? That's one of the reasons why I like my S8. My S8 is a wonderful phone. It's got everything I need to it. It's got dual SIM abilities. It's got a memory card, and it's also got a headphone socket. Not that I'm going to use a headphone socket, but it's got a headphone socket nonetheless, right? So I don't know why they can't put one in. You know. Do you have to restart a phone every time you put a SIM card into your phone? That's a bit stupid, isn't it? Why do you have to do that? So I kind of miss the UK a little bit. I heard Apple is also changing to USB Type-C. See, Apple was being pushed into changing to USB Type-C by the European Union because they have a law now where every phone should be USB-C, and because that's a law, Apple are kind of forced into changing their phones to support USB-C. I don't know why the current iPhone didn't have USB-C, because maybe they designed the phone before the law came out, but maybe the law came out like about a year ago. But maybe the Apple iPhone 14 was already planned and already designed by the time the law came out. I don't know, but the current iteration of the iPhone is probably the last gen iPhone with the lightning connector. I mean, Apple is reluctant to change over, right? Because Apple takes a small fee for everybody who makes an iPhone lightning port. It's just another way for Apple to make money. And USB-C, they can't charge for USB-C, technically. I mean, they could. I mean, they could put like I see uniformity, well, good for consumers at least. Yeah, because like we can have one brick and one cable, and we don't have to get loads and loads of bricks. And I actually like the power bricks in Japan because they're way smaller. Because like, look at it. Okay. This is a charging brick. Look how small it is. This is tiny. It's like an American charging plug, right? And the advantage of the Japanese ones is they got global voltages and they only got 2 prongs. So I want to buy a load of these brick things before I go back to the UK, because the 2 prong ones are more useful. Cool, so small. Yeah, because the UK ones, they got that 3 pring thing, right? When they got the 3 thing, the 3 pins, they can't get physically smaller. They have to get the 3 pins, because we got the dumb sockets where if you don't have the top pin, you can't open the bottom socket. And also, like I show you the brick I'm using for charging my batteries at the moment, right? I'll show you. I don't know, have you seen them before or whatever? Okay, this is a 70-watt charging brick, right? And these things fold like that. So when you travel, you don't have anything sticking in your bag, whatever. It's really compact and stuff, right? And it's got 2 USB-C plugs on it, like that. So, because I'm out in Japan, I'm inclined to buy a couple of bricks like this, take them back to the UK and use them in the UK. Yeah, somebody will moan that this doesn't comply with the UK standards, but they comply with other people's standards, and Japanese standards are a little bit higher, right? So I'm happy to take these back to the UK and use them. And also that hole there, that hole is to make sure the pins get locked in the plug when you put them in. You know, these little holes. But if it's a girlfriend, you can put a little padlock on there and she can't use the vibrator. Just saying, you know. Well, you could annoy it. You could, if your girlfriend if you use one of those like things in there, and your girlfriend's annoying you and stuff, like you could put a little padlock on there and say, and she'd be like, "Why you done that? You stupid boyfriend! Why you done that?" You know, it's like, "Oh, you've been a bit of doodah to me today, so I'm teaching you a lesson." I'm just joking. It's like, you know, it does make me wonder what the hole's for, right? And it does fit like a little padlock just fits in the hole just right. So maybe you could use it for that purpose. I really want the SIM card to register so I can use it. Because the original SIM card I used before, it just worked, man. I just plonked it in and it worked straight away. And this SIM card doesn't want to work at all. I mean, did the company give me some busted SIM cards that expire? I mean, is that what this card is? What time is it now? 7:30. I don't know why I feel so tired recently. I've been taking care of my dentals. And I hate my teeth. I got like a big gap here, which shouldn't be there. Because like when I was little, the dentist was going to put a brace in and pour the teeth in together, right? But he didn't. He changed his mind. He says, "Oh, you got overcrowding teeth, blah blah blah." So now I've got a gap here. Yeah? It's just like it's not a missing tooth. It's just a gap. So when I eat food, I chew on this side, and sometimes I chew on this side. Just some useless information for you there. So, come on, chat. Register the phone king SIM card, you cunt. So this phone's going to be fully charged in 19 minutes. That's some fast charging. Can you use braces to fix that now? No, they have to, like, if they put, what they normally do, they put the rail track braces on your teeth, right? The ones with the metal pads and stuff. And then what they're supposed to do is tighten it. Like you go back every couple of months and you tighten it. And by tightening, you move the teeth that way. You're forcing it to move. But my teeth isn't so bad. You know, it's like when I smile, it's a bit. I mean, I've got a bit of an overbite here, but it's not a big problem. I've never bitten anything. Not yet, anyway. I mean, the boys I've dated, they never complained about it, so I haven't bitten them. So that's a good thing, I suppose. And I'm also more into girls. So this card will not activate. It just doesn't want to activate. Let me check the other two SIMs here. These pay-as-you-go, these prepaid SIMs, they are prepaid SIMs. They're not pay-as-you-go SIMs. I'm inclined. What do you think, chat? I don't really want to activate another SIM card, right? Because I'm still here for a few more months yet, and if I keep activating SIM cards because they don't work, I'm gonna end up activating all the SIM cards, and they're all going to run out sooner than I want them to. I need a nail file. Nail file. Where is that nail file? My friend did ask me, I'm going to go to Osaka or not. I don't have any plans to go to Osaka this time round. I don't want to go to Osaka. It's not that I don't want to. It's not that I don't like it. I love Osaka. I just don't want to spend any time there this time. I want to spend all my time in Tokyo. Jada, do you ever have nails that don't grow straight, that kind of grow wonky constantly? I've got this one nail, right? It goes, one side of the nail grows faster than the other side. It's really weird. Look at it. It's like that side is always a little bit slower than the other side, and a little bit annoying. And then on this finger, the nail is more that side rather than this side. I just want my nails to be perfect, man. It's like, it's so hard trying to make my nails grow properly. It's like the way this little pinky is growing, it's going to go that way, and it's just going to be on the wrong side. I don't want the nail on the other side of my finger. Oh man. So, right. So what I'm going to do, chat, I think I'm going to go offline for a bit. Can you email or call them and ask them why they're not working? I suppose. But I contacted them already about some other SIMs they said to me, oh, it's because, Nikita, you've miscounted the days. And that's why they're not working, because you've counted it's like blah blah blah. And I went, maybe. But you know, I had other SIM cards that were activated the same day, but they carried on working for like 2 extra days after that. So I don't know. So this card is brand new, but doesn't want to work. So I'm going to slot it back in its case. It looks almost brand new apart from it's got scratches on it. I'm going to stick that there. I'm going to try the other 3 SIMs that I pulled out, because okay, I don't know which one of these SIMs pulled out late, right? One of these SIMs pulled out late, and it does, and I activated it late, so it might have another day of data on them. I don't know. Why won't you go in? Hello? Go in. Okay, so this one says no service straight away. Does he have service on here? Emergency only. So this one has a number. So does that mean it's got data on it? SIM cards that are not active, they shouldn't have a bar graph on it. They should show a no connection signal or sign. I think. So that one is a bit flaky. I'll try the other one. I know that 2 of them on my windowsill were working. Well, they were expired. Hey, why don't you go into the slot? So this one also has emergency service only. Mobile settings. Connections. Mobile networks. No, that one doesn't work either. See, it's like when I first came to Japan, I activated 4 SIMs, so there should be 4 dead SIMs because it's been a month already. And I'm thinking when I pulled out a SIM card earlier today, maybe, I'm not saying I have, but maybe I got it confused with one of the others. I mean, there's a possibility, right? No, this one says emergency only. Data SIM. Nope. See, this one doesn't work either. So, and that's 4 SIMs that don't work. So, these 4 SIMs are gummy or rubbish. My landlord, she's beautiful. Well, she's beautiful in the sense that she's really helpful. See, I don't want to activate these 2 SIM cards. These 2, I don't want to activate them because I still need a phone SIM for chat. This is the one I pulled out earlier on about 5 hours ago, and it should register, but it won't register. It says no number attached to it, which is a little odd, because these SIM cards still have a number, even though the number doesn't work. This SIM card doesn't have a number at all. It's just like 000, which is a little bit funky. So this one has signal. I need to go piss again. What the fuck? What's wrong with me? Why do I need to go to the toilet so often? Chat, I need to go to the toilet again. Give me 1 second. Ugh. kids, it's not good enough. What can be like this? I don't know, man. It's possible. Suspicious. Yeah, it is a bit suspicious. Well, it's like that. No, it's got no network connection. Connect to Wi-Fi, mobile network. So if you're using SIM, okay. SIM data done. Mobile networks. Operator. See, it won't connect. I think the SIM card's a dud, chat. And my head is super itchy. I don't know, like, every time I go outside, maybe every time I go outside, maybe the insects are biting my head, right? Because this area is just so itchy right now. I don't want to scratch it. So what I'm going to do with my chat is I'm going to go off stream for a bit, chat, and maybe take a rest or an hour or two to rest. Then around about 10 or 11 o'clock, I will head out to SAKURA to pick up some SIM cards, and we will try to get my live view working. Then once my live view is working, I can. Oh, sorry. You know what? I need a pen. Being in this apartment, and I need a pen. I need to make a list of things that I need to get. Or I could use my phone, but I don't. The problem is I've tried it on my phone a few times. Right? I write a list on my phone, and then I'll walk around everywhere and not look at my phone. I've done that so many times. It's like it's the idea of like writing notes on your phone is a good idea, but I don't use it. I write the notes on my phone and then I won't look at it. So that's a little problem. So anyway, I want to go. I want to go now and take a rest for about 2 hours, because it's like 10 past 8, and the shop's open at 9 o'clock. I mean, I thought about it. I thought about going out now and pick up the SIMs in the AM, but I fancy like having a nap first, then go and pick up the SIMs in the afternoon, and then because I don't have to pick up the SIMs super early, right? Because like I mean, they're already activated because they're the rental SIMs, and I should have enough data there for. I got 3 months of data, so, and the idea is that if I get my live view up and running, I can stream more, and because I can stream more often, and I can attract more people to my stream. You know, because not every day you see a Tokyo streamer, right? I mean, there are a few Tokyo streamers, but there's not that many of them that do Monday to Friday. There's lots of streamers that do like Fridays, Saturdays, and maybe Sundays. But I want to chill out with some of my stream buddies and stuff like that, and maybe do some collabs and stuff. I can't do a collab like without my network, without my gear, unless they want to do an offline collab. So I kind of like want to get my setup up and running. At least I have an option to stream or not to stream. You know, that's the point, yeah. And also I can get to do other things that would be boring if I did it by myself, you know. So anyway, let me go off and have a rest, and I'll come back a bit later, and we carry on streaming. I don't know, will I stream to Asakusa. I'm thinking about it. I don't know. Depends how I feel when I wake up. Okay, and I'll join my Discord. Join my Discord if you're in chat, guys. And I'll keep posting in there what's happening. And you know, if you're new to my channel, thank you very much. If you're a new follower to my channel, I really appreciate it. Go join my Discord. And give me some ideas what you want to do and stuff like that, you know. Have a good rest. See you later. Yes, thank you very much, Sir Senor. I really appreciate it. Use Wi-Fi. Where did that come from? I just got a message. Use Wi-Fi. Am I using Wi-Fi? No? Oh, hold on. That was on my thing. Am I using Wi-Fi? 1 second. I just had a message online. If I can't use Wi-Fi, tell me. Hold on. I need to sign into. 1 second. Okay, chat. Let me just sign into my Line app.